So a lot of business, when we always talk to people about when you know you had something, a business owner, they're really just trying to, but they need to be in the room with the right people.
Right.
And so a lot of times people talk about, I don't know what they want to talk about, their crew, their tribe, their universe, whatever it is, there's a power in that. You have events that cause that. You're also available as a speaker as well, aren't you?
Absolutely.
Okay, let's talk about the events that you have and what people couldn't expect from those, because you recently had one.
Yes. So with Growing Perspectives, we host this year, we're moving to more of a quarterly frequency with women in leadership events. And they typically are women in leadership breakfasts. And we started in Virginia and we've expanded.
You were in Carolina, weren't you?
Yep, was in Carolina 2 weeks ago, South Carolina, and then headed to Charlotte in early May, and then coming back to Midlothian in early May also.
Okay, so what part do you play in these things? Is this just you?
So for right now, at the beginning, it's me doing the promotion and the planning of the events, but there's guest speakers that come in.
But this is your business model.
Yes,
this is you.
This is my
Okay,
business
so
model.
here, all right, okay, so let's talk about that right there. So you had, and we've talked, your lane, this is what you do.
Yes.
How do you expand that thing to say, okay, I want to expand this, and how do I do it? How do you pick out the places to go? Like, what's the infrastructure of you doing this thing from an idea to a reality?
Right. We talked about that creative side earlier, didn't we?
That's the creative side. I want to do this.
Yeah, that's the creative side.
And then the business side steps in and says,
okay, well, to do this, how is this connected? So I built this space off of a core offering that I had, which was the leadership side. And I noticed there was a need in our community for women leaders to further support each other. So it was a great opportunity. It started on Facebook first, and that was a way for the group to meet each other. And then probably after a year, I hosted the first event in Midlothian.
okay.
And that was a great place for women to network and to continue to grow as leaders.
What'd you learn from that event?
Oh my. What I learned from that event was that there is interest, there is a need, and we can all continue to learn and grow as leaders.
So you had another event.
Yes.
Okay. How is that event different than the first one?
I think that event was different because it started to attract different leaders. So different industries appeared. The first one, I probably had 3 or 4 industries represented. And then by the second one, more variety of the industries represented.
Okay. When did you know you had something that I may be able to take this show on the road?
Probably after the second one.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did you pick the location where you were going to when you went on the road?
When I went on the road, I went to a location that was a larger city and that I had family and I want to say friends and classmates from.
So you had some infrastructure there to start to work with there.
Yes.
You didn't have to introduce Kaisha to everybody.
No, not to everybody. I had a starting supporting system there. And family was very heavy in the Charlotte area and some friends. So that was my base. And then I decided, hey, I'll take it to South Carolina. That's my home state.
Okay.
So once again, a supporting base, family and friends.
So if a person wants to do something like this, and I want to expand it, give an idea of some of the things you should look for when you go to expand.
One of the things you should look for is there a constant need and an opportunity? And do you have the people in that area to support this offering? There could be some spaces that you get into and it's what you call saturated. The market is already filled. But when you go into a place where you see there's an opportunity, there's enough people that can participate, and there's a need, and you have a following or a client base from these different areas that can help support you.